Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to make Super Bowl Sunday football cupcakes. What you'll need is cupcake icing. I'm going to use green icing and this is going to be for my grass. White chocolate chips, milk chocolate chips, wax paper, 2 Ziplock bags, and any type of cake mix. I'm going to add a little bit of my chocolate chips to a bowl. I'm going to put this in the microwave for about 30 seconds. And it's going to look like it hasn't melted at all, but it actually will. If you haven't tried this, this is the most effective way I found to melt your chocolate. I wasn't aware of this until last night actually when my best friend told me about it. So if you haven't tried this, give it a try. It's really easy. I'm going to add my chocolate to a corner of a Ziploc bag. And then I'm going to twist the bag. And at the very end, I'm going to cut the tip. So I'm going to make sure that I cut very, very little of it. On a sheet of wax paper, I've traced my outlines for my footballs. I'm going to turn that over and now trace it again with my chocolate. The chocolate, because it's still warm, it's going to be a little runny, so don't worry about that. Once you've filled in your football completely and you're worried about it not looking like a football, you can always go back with a toothpick and alter the shape. And when this is done, you're going to add this to your refrigerator and let it sit for maybe about 10 to 15 minutes so that it can completely harden. Now I'm going to use my green frosting. I'm going to use the star tip. What I'm doing is I'm pressing into the cupcake and I'm pulling straight up. So that's going to give it that grass effect. I'm just going to finish this. Next, I'm going to add my white chocolate to a bowl. I'm going to repeat the steps. I'm going to put this in the microwave for about 30 seconds. And this is going to be a thicker texture. It's going to be like an icing-like texture. And you're going to want to make sure that you mix this in completely and put this into a Ziploc bag as well. Now, because this is still a little hot, I'm going to put this to the side because I don't want it to run too much. Now I'm going to pull out my wax paper and I'm going to flip over my footballs. As you can see, it's smoother on the other side and that's the side that I'm going to want to draw on. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw lines on the top and on the bottom of each piece of chocolate, and it's going to now start looking like a little football. And then I'm going to draw lines in the center of each football. And then I'm going to draw the little lines across, just like this. And don't worry if, again, your chocolate becomes a little runny because it will dry and you can always fix that with a toothpick. And this is how your little chocolate football should look. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit more icing to the back of the cupcake, not in the center, but the very back, and this is going to help hold up each of the footballs. And this is what your football cupcakes should look like once you're done. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial on how to make Super Bowl cupcakes. Thank you so much for watching and don't forget to subscribe.